Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I've been gone for a really long time. Maybe people don't care, maybe you do, but I'm here. We're here. So I created this whole entire look. It's a very long video, but I think she's worth it. I used some new stuff. I used some affordable stuff, not so affordable stuff, but I just wanted to sit down and do a look because I haven't filmed in a whole entire week. So I'm sorry about that, but I hope that you guys really enjoy this video. Get a snack because she's long. She's a movie. I don't know why I do that, but let's get right into it, you know? All right, everyone. I was gonna comb my hair, but we're not here for hair, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to start by priming my eye with my Plouise base as always. I use Rumor number 2 if anyone cares. Also, if you guys hear my heater, again, I'm cold. I'm always cold. I always have to apologize for my heater being on. I'm just a very cold person, so if you guys hear it, I'm sorry. Now, I really wanted to use these little quads that I got from Wet n Wild the other day. I know you guys have probably seen them every fucking where on the internet because I've seen a lot of videos on them, but they look really nice and they are like these. It's like, I don't know, they're, what is this shit called? I don't know, it's from like their rose collection or something like that, because if you guys see, the shadows look like little roses. So I already did one eye off camera, and I'm going to start with the other one. So I'm going to start off with the House of Thorns palette and go in with this one. So I haven't filmed in a while, and that's just because I've been having vertigo. I've talked about this before in like a couple of my videos where I usually get like vertigo sometimes, and it like stops me from doing so much. So that's why I haven't been filming like at all. By the way, I'm using a MAKEUPSHACK T82 brush. I'm going to stick this right into my crease. So yeah, I just get vertigo and like I don't want to film because I start feeling like really dizzy and like fatigue. And I've gone to the doctors for it, but she's always like, I don't know, last time when I went, like the doctor kind of was like, oh, you're fine, like I could give you some medication for it, but I don't think you need it. And I'm just like, what do you mean you don't think you need it? Do I need it or do I don't? I don't know. I need to go back to the doctors for it because I know a lot of people get it and it's kind of normal, I don't know, but it just doesn't feel good and it just stops me from doing like so much. So yeah, that's why I haven't filmed or uploaded or anything like that. My bad, y'all, I'm so sorry. Also, while we're here, did anyone hear Ariana Grande's Thank You Next album? Because that shit was so fucking good. It had so many bops. I think the only it's funny because like people were like saying like, is there a worse song on the album? And I don't really think there is. I mean, there's skippable songs, you know what I'm saying? But like, to be honest, like once I get to In My Head, I skip 7 Rings and Thank You Next, and I completely forget about Break Up With Your Girlfriend or whatever because it's like the last song, and I just completely forget about it because by the time that I get to In My Head, I skip all of the ones at the end and I go right back to Imagine, and I can't skip Imagine because I know it's about Mac Miller, so I just can't skip it. And plus I feel like that song is so underrated in the album, and it's like one of the most beautiful songs on the album. But I don't know, if you guys have heard the album, tell me what's your favorite. I think I'm in between NASA and Bloodline because I like the, what is it, like I like the beat in Bloodline. People were being so fucking rude to me because I was saying how like Bloodline, if you listen to it, it kind of gives you like Beyonce Coachella vibes. You know how in Coachella Beyonce had like the drums and all that stuff, like the band. That's what it like, that's the vibe that I got from that song. And people were so upset. I was like, chill the fuck out. So I'm in between NASA and Bloodline. I really love those 2 songs. They just like, I don't know, make me kind of like happy and make me want to dance, you know? So let me know what's your favorite song off the album. That was like really long, but you know what, that album was really good. So I'm gonna take Bed of Roses and I'm going to take this darker shade right here. I'm kind of shook though because Wet n Wild's like shadows are really pigmented, so that's really good. Look at how pigmented these shadows are for a drugstore brand. That's really fucking good because like, to be honest with you, I feel like eyeshadows are one of the things that I invest in the most. So if like the quality isn't great, like I won't buy it. And sometimes like with drugstore brands, like some of their shadows are not good quality. So I'm really like happy that like this is a brand that is affordable, but their quality and shadow is really good. And by the way, I'm using the same MAKEUPSHACK brush. This is so good. It is the T82. Then I'm gonna pick up the Secret Garden palette and pick up this shadow shadow right here. I low-key wish they would have put all those matte shadows that I'm using in one quad. That would have been way better. I like shimmers, but they're like not, I don't always reach for them that much. I'm going to use this to blend, or as my transition shade. Just blend up here. And this is a MAKEUPSHACK T4 brush. You guys already know you guys can use my code Rocio for 20% off. They also came out with these little handheld mirrors, which if you guys seen, like, they kind of remind me of like the ABH mirrors. So these are really, really pretty. And they have them in pink and in black. And it's fucking been raining like crazy out here in California, which I'm actually really happy though, because we need the rain. And like, I don't really like the cold, but I mean, if it's raining, like, that's fine. Like, I think my favorite season is fall, because it's like, it's in between, you know what I'm saying? Okay, some of you guys have been asking me how to cut my crease. I have a whole entire video for you guys on how to cut my crease, but I'm gonna show you because I've been doing it like a new way. So I've been using this Morphe M124 brush right here. It's clean, okay? It doesn't have anything on it. And then I take this DHC makeup remover right here. I shake it, because you have to shake it. And then I put some on my brush, just a little bit. And then I soak it, like I kind of take off the excess of it. And then I just cut my crease. I kind of just start in the corner right here, in the corner like this. And I've been cutting my crease like way bigger past my crease or whatever, because I like the illusion of a really big lid. And so this is how I've been cutting my crease. Alright, so I cut my crease. Now I kind of wanted this to be a drugstore type of video, but it's not, sorry. I'm going to use the Plouise base in Winter Rose. And I just been really liking these bases. I don't know, I think they're really, really like good, and like something that you should invest in, just because you can create so many looks with them. You can use them as liners, and you can use them as like obviously your base, and then they intensify your shadow even more, so that's what I really like. And then you can mix them together if you get more than one. I want to mention that I will be going on Accutane finally, coming next month, so that's kind of exciting. Well, I'm also really nervous because, you know, I mean, I've read up on Accutane, you know, I've known about it for such a long time, so I kind of like know a lot of it, but it's still very like I'm very nervous about it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I will be getting on Accutane, and I'll be like vlogging like my by the way, I'm going back in with, what is this, Bed of Roses and the darker shade, and I'm blending this inwards. But yeah, I'll be getting on Accutane, and I'm going to be showing you guys my journey, because I want you guys to see. I went to the I can't ever speak right. I can't ever fucking speak right. Ugh, I hate myself sometimes. But yeah, I went to the dermatologist last week, and we have just decided to just take the leap and just buy Accutane, and I hope it goes well. I mean, I know so many people that are on it, and you know, they're always like telling me, you know, that they had like a good experience with it, and that like all they've gotten was like chapped lips and dry skin. So I mean, I hope I kind of have the same experience, because I'm just a little nervous. So since we're talking about so many damn subjects, I want to recommend you guys a show if you guys haven't watched it already. It's called The Umbrella Academy, and the show is I believe it's a comic book. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. It was made by the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, which his name is Gerard Way, and he fucking, as soon as someone told me that it was him that would like created the comic or whatever, like I knew that was the reason why the soundtrack of the series went the fuck off, because like every single song I knew every single song, and like it was just, oh my god, you guys just have to fucking watch it. I had like really no way to explain to you how amazing the show was, how more amazing the soundtrack was to it. Like, it's just so fucking good, and he did such an amazing job with that show. We already finished it. We finished it in like one day, because we're that weird and crazy, and because it was just that good. So if you guys get a chance, watch it please, because it's so good. Now I'm going to take a light shadow to set this base. I mean, these bases do kind of dry down, but not too much, so just make sure you set them. All right, and then I'm just gonna go back in with a darker shade and blend this part out just a little bit, and then blend it in. Not all the way in, just stop like mid right here. So you can probably tell that one eye is like clean and this one is not. I'm gonna leave it like this because I'm not going anywhere anyways, and I don't like when I do this, I don't like really like sharp clean looks like this, because it just looks clean. I don't know, I'm weird, you know? So I'm just gonna leave it like this because I'm not going anywhere again. I'm gonna move on to my skin. And lately, well, not lately, I just recently got some stuff from Dermablend, and I've been using the jelly primer, and it's actually really good. So Dermablend is actually a really good brand that I feel like a lot of people sleep on, and I could probably, I feel like I kind of know why. And to be honest with you, this brand more so caters to like people who have skin issues, people who have like acne prone skin and like rosacea. I hope I said that right. I think that's the reason why it might be slept on, and like their shade range is not like a huge shade range. It's a good one, it's not like bad, but I think maybe like that's the reasons why it's kind of slept on. But the jelly primer, it really does feel like a jelly, and it has like a sticky consistency, so I can like kind of like, it feels kind of sticky. You know that your foundation is gonna really stick onto it, if that makes sense. And then it kind of does fill in like my pores. Now it's not like, usually when I use primers, it never really fills in the pores that I have, because my pores are really like, they're fucking like, so they're like holes, okay, like the movie Holes, like those big ass holes like that. And that's only because I used to pick at my skin. I kind of still do, but like I would get like really big, it's not even like cystic acne, it's called new I don't know how to say it, and someone's gonna drag me for not being able to pronounce anything. And first of all, my first language was not English, it was Spanish. Anyways, moving on. Oh my god, never mind, I'm sorry. So yeah, like I can't say it. So the type of acne I have was very different, so when I would pop them, it was just like it left a really deep scar. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, I'm talking too much. Oh my god, wait, shut the fuck up. And they also sent me some of their foundations, and the one that I really wanted to try was the Cover cream. It looks like this. Now I do wish that they would change the packaging. Like I don't like this type of packaging where I have to like scoop it out. I rather it like a pump or something. All right, so I am in the color Sand Beige. I just put it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna put some on my skin if you guys can see. It's kind of yellow, which is, I feel it's okay with me because I am pretty yellow, if you guys can see. I'm pretty yellow from like my neck and stuff. I'm just putting this foundation everywhere, and it's a cream based foundation, and I do really like it because it gives me like really good coverage as well without feeling like I have like too much foundation on my skin. A lot of people are always like telling me like why I don't cover up my acne that much, like why I don't fully like conceal it, and I just don't like doing that. I don't like to overwhelm my skin, so that's why like I don't really care if my like acne shows or my redness show, because like my goal is not to like conceal it. Like my goal is just to get like a light coverage, you know, because too like when you have acne like and you pack on a lot of foundation, I feel, or personally on my skin, it just makes it like it just makes it look like I have a lot on. All right guys, so a couple of weeks ago Fenty slid in my DMs and they sent me some stuff. Thank you, Fenty. They sent me their concealer and their powder, which I'm pretty sure you guys probably saw a bunch of reviews on them, but I'm going to use Fenty's concealer in 230 and just put it right here. Now I do like the concealer. It feels kind of heavy, but when I would like blend it out, it doesn't give me like that full coverage feel that I want. But I want to use it because I mean, I don't know, I have it, why not? And I do like the color because it's kind of lighter than my skin tone. And I'm going to use my MAKEUPSHACK sponge. I really like this sponge. It's only $4 too, and it's a really good sponge. So you see, I mean I like it, but I don't like the fact that like I would have to put like another layer on it so that I can conceal my dark circles. But she's cute, you know. Alright guys, and they sent me their powder too, and this one is in butter. Now I will say like this has a scent, and I actually really do like the scent. I think it smells really nice. I don't know why, but it smells like candy or something. So the one thing that I will say about this powder is that it makes my under eyes so dry. Again, the reason why I'm using her products is because I want you guys like obviously like my kind of like review of it. Although like her powder is very like finely milled or whatever, it's very light of a powder. It really like you can tell that my eye, like my under eyes are very dry, and it also clings onto my dry patches, and I really don't like that. Other than the fact that it's like very light and like it smells good, I just don't see like me reaching for it that much. So I'm not gonna use this to set my whole entire face. I'm actually gonna take my Bakerie flour powder, which is of powder that I fucking love so much, and I'm cussing because it's that good. At first I actually didn't like this powder. Like when I used it, like it like made my under eyes crease, and I was actually on live when I was doing, like when I had first used it, and it like made my under eyes crease so bad. But then I don't know, like it's weird, sometimes you use a product and then you don't like it at first, and then you use it again and it's actually really good. So this is one of those powders. Okay, I'm looking very dry and crusty. I'm going to use this Dermablend Power Setter 2-in-1 Set Plus Refresh Makeup Setting Spray. Okay, the other day I got a package from Revlon. I'm kind of sad that people don't talk about them that often. So I have this glow gel. I don't know how you say that either. Go ahead, drag me. And it looks like this. And then you open it up and it's actually like a jelly highlighter. And you guys know I really like pink highlighters, or a highlight that has any color in it. So that's what I'm going to use. Ooh. Ooh, she's pretty. So I'm just gonna use my fingers to blend that out, and I like to push it upwards. I started pushing my highlighters upwards rather than downwards because I have a lot of acne right here in this area, and I would always go so like I'm so heavy-handed when it comes to highlight that like it ends up in like making my acne even more like visible, if that makes sense. And I don't want that. And I'm gonna put another like highlighter over it though. Okay, so for contour, I've actually been using these full spectrum Covergirl, what is this, matte all day powder foundation. They look like these. They just came out with the whole collection, and I've actually been using this to contour my cheek. Now it's very light. You probably won't even see it on the camera because it's that light, but like I've been trying to find a powder that doesn't make me, or a contour shade that doesn't make me look orange, because I don't like that. Lightly orange, but it's not like overwhelmingly orange, if that's a word. All right, so back to the eyes. I'm gonna go in with that pink base again, and I'm going to use it as my, I'm gonna put it in my waterline, and then use all of the shadows that I use on my lid or on my eye down here, then blending it out, kind of like smoking it out in a way. Okay, then I got this little fan brush from the MAKEUPSHACK, and I was like, this looks like I wouldn't be able to use it for anything because it's so little, but actually you can use it right for your brow bone to put your highlight, and it's actually so good. This is the MAKEUPSHACK T85 brush. So I'm using this new, what is this, Scandaleyes Wow Wing mascara from Rimmel. I love Rimmel so much too. They have really great mascaras, so that's what I'm going to use for my lashes before I put on falsies. So just put a coat of mascara on. Don't neglect your bottom lashes either. And the lashes that I'm wearing are from the MAKEUPSHACK in the style Dubai. Boom, lashes on. Look at them, look at them, look. I'm about to fly away. Look, I'm so fucking annoying. And I think that's the final look. I didn't show you guys the lip. The lip, I use these two Revlon. These are the new matte liquid lipsticks. I use both of them. I mix them together, and then I put a little bit of gloss. I put the Morphe lip gloss because I mean it's affordable too. I will say one thing about these liquid lipsticks is that they feel like a little crumbly, but they smell really nice, and I do like the colors. So I mean, you know. So this is the final look. I hope that you guys really like it. It wasn't all affordable, but it was somewhat affordable, and I really do like the way that the eyes came out, and I really do like the Wet n Wild quads. I feel like for the price, the quality is really fucking good, and I really like the Revlon highlight. I also feel like a lot of people sleep on Revlon. Revlon really does have some really great products. So I think that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I'm so sorry that it was so long, but yeah, I hope that you guys like it, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye guys.